Hey everybody, I'm Ryan from LostInReviews.com, and this is Blu Monday. First up on Blu Monday, we have the Farley Brothers film Hall Pass, the extended cut. This film isn't quite what I think most people would expect from it. I think people have kind of forgotten about the Farley Brothers comedy and how raunchy and raw it is. Owen Wilson and Jason Sudeikis are great in this film. There's a few extra added scenes, just more ridiculousness from the Farley brothers. I was laughing during this entire movie and completely and totally shocked. I think if you enjoy the film, it's definitely worth owning on Blu-ray. There's a gag reel, which is actually funny. Usually I'm not a fan of gag reels, but in this case there are some funny things in there. The picture is fantastic, the sound is what you expect out of a comedy, but this Farley Brothers film, I would definitely suggest you see it because I think a lot of people are expecting it to be exactly what it's not. There's a lot of funny stuff in here. Judd Apatow is not the only guy who can do comedy, and the Farley Brothers have brought back their signature style with Hall Pass. I'm giving Hall Pass a buy it. Next up, we have another epic Magnolia release from Kingdom of War Part 1 and 2. This does kind of play out like a TV melodrama, but it is the story of a prince that gets taken away from his homeland and held as a prisoner by a king that teaches him the ways of war. So later on, as you develop through this story with all his friends, watching the first one is a little slow because it's as the prince as a child, but it's this development of characters and the surrounding friendship that they have that builds up to the second one, which is all out war and brings you so close to the characters that it's hard not to get emotional when you see one of them fall on the battlefield. But this film is definitely worth checking out. It's worth every minute that you can watch of it. Disappointing a little bit on the special features as the production value on them is not that great. But the production value in this movie is fantastic. Going back and recreating everything to a T as it would be back when this film took place. I definitely would say buy Kingdom of War just based on its conclusion. If you have seen the first one, they split them up and you can buy either Kingdom of War 1 or Kingdom of War Part 2. I would suggest picking up Kingdom of War Part 2, but you have to have them as a collection. So buy Kingdom of War Part 1 and 2, another hit for Magnolia. Last up on Blu Monday, we have Battle Los Angeles. This movie is just stupid fun, and when I saw it in the theater, I didn't care for it as much as I do at home because the sound and the picture is great, and it's just, imagine if they made Call of Duty the movie, added aliens, that's what this would be. You want to just jump into a video game after you watch it. And Sony's getting around to doing the picture-in-picture modes, which is great. I love that every studio is enhancing their Blu Ray content. I love the picture-in-picture modes better than commentary, though I do enjoy commentary in some states when it's more of a personal movie. But for a movie like this, I love it because you can go through and see storyboards as the movie's going. It's more visual. For a movie like this, you need that picture-in-picture mode, and Sony did it with Battle Los Angeles. I enjoy this more at home than I did in the theater. It's great, hokey fun, and it's just a movie worth bringing home to your home theater system, cranking it up to 11, and rumbling your house. It is fantastic. The picture is fantastic. The sound is fantastic. It's corny, cheesy, have a few drinks, enjoy Battle Los Angeles. I say you buy it. That is it for Blu Monday, and I will see you next week.